Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode. Another week. Thank you, everyone. Welcome, everyone. Hello, Carlos. Hello. It's Guts. Hey, Sean. Hey, MF, Victor, Vincent, Dylan, Jay, Gonzalo, Stacy, Elias. Thanks, everybody. Thank you so much. May the Rock. Hello. Hey, Vincent. What's been up? I've been working on some sketches and stuff for Chicago Fan Expo Chicago, I should say. And it's been a good time. It has been a little slow, which is totally fine. It's been kind of relaxing, which I kind of need. But other than that, it's been a good show. I'm sitting right next to the legend, Mark Silvestri. If you can believe it. I said hello. He has no idea who I am, and that's totally okay. And let's see. I got to say hi to Greg Capullo. I really wanted to ask one of those guys if they wanted to do a jam where, like, I would pencil something and they would ink it, and I would just, let them have it or whatever. And then put it on a YouTube channel, but I don't think this is going to happen. Mecha Rekka, thank you so much. Hey, Tony. Beard Gasmatron, I do need to do a darkness piece. Vincent, my little guy is not quite eating food yet, but he's well on his way. He's refusing the bottle now because it's been a while since we've given it to him. So my wife Rachel is trying to figure out a strategy on how to deal with that. Burning the midnight oil, indeed. Yeah, you see it. You saw it here first. Let me get this guy's hair done, and then I have a specific question that I've received over email this week. A little bit about my camera setup and how I do my live stream, which I thought maybe everybody would benefit from. Sorry, I'm in it. Just give me 1 sec, everyone. So, Comic Tropes asked asked me over email last week what my camera setup is. And so I just thought I'd take a second to share with everybody what that is. So hold on, let me see if I can. Okay, I'm going to talk like this. Just kidding. My mic's in the way. Okay, so I'm sure. I'm sorry. There's probably a really bad feedback there for a second. My apologies. So I use Sony cameras. That is just the way of it. Let me see if I can. Nope, I can't do that. Can I do this? All right. So I use Sony cameras. I have a Sony above me right here. This is an A6400. I really like the 6400 because it doesn't overheat. It has unlimited record time. A lot of the nicer cameras, for whatever reason, there's a 40-minute pause or a 40-minute like timer that will stop as soon as it hits 40 minutes. So, I have a tendency to forget what I'm doing when I take video of myself. So, especially if I'm drawing. So that avoids that. It doesn't have internal stabilization, but I mostly use it for live streaming and for photography. I don't use it a ton for video. So that's what I'm using for this. Now, there's a tripod here. This is the Manfrotto. It's a Manfrotto tripod. It's really solid. It did break on me, but I managed to jerry-rig it back together. And that is sorry, one sec. It's a camera that has I'll show you. So the camera here, it's on a 90-degree angle right there. And it can be like a regular tripod too, but the 90-degree angle works really well. I wish it went a little farther. It does need to be weighted in the back here. I hook it up to the back of my desk. This is just the HDMI cord here that goes to my computer. And it works really well. So it is a little it is very top heavy. So, if it gets unhooked, it will fall right over. But I've never had that happen for the whole time that I've been doing this. I also like these cameras, and I like using this over like an iPhone and so on because I have extreme control over the autofocus. I don't like having autofocus on. So I dial it in exactly, and I have a pretty high aperture. So like 5.0 or so. So like, things are like relatively in focus no matter what. You also notice I have like two lights here and then a ring light. Where is it? The ring light is right here. So I've got two, and they do the bounce. So there's not too much glare. That's the goal, but I always have glare anyway. I know. So people are talking about my beard. I actually need to get a trim. It's getting a little long. No worries, ED. What up, Jeff? What up, Ryan? Thank you. Awesome setup. I try. It's been a lot of trial and error. Let's see if I can figure this out. Sorry, one sec. That's a little better. It's hard for me to keep myself in frame here. So that's my setup. I use this a lot. This is what I mostly use. For my video stuff, like if I ever do vlogging or anything like that, which I don't do as much because I don't have time to edit, I have a Sony A7 IV that I use. You'll also notice that I sound nice and crisp. That is because I am using a Audio-Technica AT2020. It's not a podcasting mic. I mean, you can use it for podcasting, but it is connected by XLR to an audio interface that goes to my Mac, which is behind me. And this It sounds really nice. I have a little amplifier built into the audio interface. I have a Scarlett interface that I use. This is very nerdy, but this is what I am using. It is a great mic. It works great. It's nice and warm, not too harsh. I have when I do podcasts and stuff like at the computer, I have a Shure SM7B, which I use very often. It is affordable, Mohammed. It's a great mic. If anybody's looking to get into podcasting, they do have a USB plug-in version, which is also great. It's the same exact mic, just you don't need an interface for it. Oh, Vincent, this piece looks gray. Is the paper or the light? It is probably the light, because this is definitely white. I should probably adjust my white balance. But it's also like I've been like killing this paper. I've just been erasing, and I really want it to be good. So, of course, I'm struggling with a little. So, Chris, that is my setup. Sony is kind of the nice way to go about it. I mean, they're kind of fancy. I think they're like, it's like the nice, but like, well, my art is fancy, so I should probably be fancy too. No worries, comic tropes. I'm not sure that I want to draw his feet. I'm not trying to get out of anything. Sometimes just drawing feet, it has a tendency to just make things look a little stiff, even when done well. I should probably look up. You know what? I'm going to take a break from that and work on Zod a bit. So this is a commission that I took at the show. Just having some fun with it here. I am trying to channel Kentaro a little bit here. Oh, Buster's happy with that Freddie Mercury. So am I, dude. Thank you for noticing. I hope it goes without saying that I do my absolute best on every commission that I come across, or that I'm responsible for doing. But sometimes you just strike gold, so to speak, and I'm so happy with the way that came out. Even Rachel, my wife, was impressed. And that doesn't happen that often anymore. Oh, thanks, Jay. Oh, yeah, that sketch is somewhere. I don't like it very much, but I'm glad you like it, Victor. Thank you, Comic Tropes. Thanks, Vincent. R.I.P. I don't know how to pronounce. Is it Miura or Miura? Miura? I'm not sure. Can anybody phonetically sound it out for me? I would like to make sure I'm saying it right. Hell yeah, Mohammed, go get it. Appreciate the support. I did get a Scott McCloud shout out. Isn't that cool? A legend. Absolute legend. I should have him on the channel. Right on, Dylan. Oh, here we go. Comic tropes. Miura. 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 I have never. Oh, you know what? I have heard of that game, Zachary. And I've been meaning to play it, but it's pretty old, right? Comic tropes. I have to turn down people who ask for Darth Vader now, which is kind of a bummer. Because that piece that I did got flipped for so much money, which is fine. I'm not upset about it, but I have to be smart now. Gotta be smart about it, which sucks. I don't like being smart about things. Oh, Ignacio, you're gonna give me a big ego. You gotta keep me. You guys gotta keep me grounded. But thank you. That's what I've been doing, Robert. Anytime there's like a charity auction, or then I'll do a Darth Vader piece. A little bit, a little bit comic tropes, a little bit, and I do love that show. Um, I was meeting Walt at Heroes. So funny thing about Walt, um, one of my readers stopped me in the elevator. He's like, "Hey Dan, Walt is having breakfast in the hotel, brunch place. You should go talk to him." I was like, "Oh, I don't want to interrupt his breakfast." Uh, but I did it. I had to. I had to say hi. And he was very sweet, and he uh, he was a little like he was like, "Who's this guy talking to me while I'm having my breakfast and coffee?" And I was like, "I'm Danny Warren Johnson." He's like, "Oh, hey, how's it going?" And we talked for just a few minutes. I was very conscious of him, having his meal. He stood up from his table, and I asked if we could take a photo, and I forgot to take my sunglasses off. And that's that. He said he was rooting for me in the Eisners in a few weeks. So I said, if I get that Eisner for Best Limited Series on Beta Ray Bill, I told him, I was like, I got to shout you out. You're going to get a nod. We'll see. It was a really nice meeting, and we only talked for a second. I did not get a sketch. Maybe some other time. But of course, a legend. It felt, I don't know, it felt really good to just say hi and for him to be like, "Hey, how's it going?" So you knew who I was. Does that brush pen have some squished out bristle action going on to get the dry brush aesthetic to some of your ink strokes? It's not squished out. I don't know. It's just kind of ratty, I suppose. You can kind of see it, but that's how I like it. Angel, this is Guts and Zod. This was a specific ask by a commissioner at Fan Expo Chicago. Trying to do this one justice. I will not be there on Sunday. I am going to the Renaissance Fair with my family. I couldn't spend a whole weekend at a show, not one where my family lives. And it's okay because honestly, it is quite slow there, which is fine. But do I push the bristles up myself? I mostly push the. I just am using it how I use it, and then the rest falls into place. Oh, my internet is being a dummy. It's getting all whatever. It's fine. All right, right on, Brandon. Did you get a sketch for me? Vincent, you're funny. Oh man, with a 4-month-old, I wish. Violator. Oh, so you saw it on Instagram. Hell yeah, dude, that was so fun. Nobody's asked me to do Violator before. Hell yeah. There we go. Oh yeah, Reza. If I mess it up, you know, I'm being pretty loosey goosey right now. First off, I stay off. I've never actually had a thing where like I've like dropped it somewhere I didn't mean to. It just, you know, I'm pretty careful with that. This is the part of the process where like you kind of got to be open to accidents happening, which is kind of something that makes it fun. Um, for me at least. So, and yeah, if I do mess up, this is the kind of whiteout that I can ink on top of this. I can pencil on top of it. It's not going to go anywhere. Hello, Dom. Oh, Johnny. Good seeing you. 9x12 is my standard size, but when I do shows, it's 6x9. No? What? Drop a link in the chat. I haven't heard that. Brandon, I'll bring one for you. I got you. They're huge, though. I forgot how big they were. They're really big. So for whatever reason, oh, I know why. I ran out of paper and I had to do this on Strathmore 300 and not 500. That's why this. Look at this. Look at my ink lines. They're getting all grayed out. Look at this travesty. My God. Sweet Lord. I don't know about that one. They never really were into my art that much. Probably because I was like the not cool teacher, you know. 500 plate, always. I have a Epson Workforce WF7720. It's not super sexy, but it does the job. Also, printers break on me all the time. I hate printers. So I don't like to spend a lot. And scanners too. I've gone through 3 scanners in my lifetime. Malik, I plan on 7. Nope, those are all over now because Image only does them for issue 1s now. I'm not sure why they switched it, but they don't do it for any other issues except for 1. Sleep well, Brandon. Isn't that cool, Robert? Oh my God. This paper is murder. Oh, look at that. Look at that. All right, let's go back in. Ugh. This is one thing that makes me very sad because I don't really. I can do lines over and over again. That's not the problem. The problem is that when you go over it like this, sometimes it has a tendency to make the piece look more forced than it has to be. And the briskness, the these like really like these choices that make or break a drawing start getting lost, and it is just heartbreaking. Use good paper, kids. Ah! All right. I'm not going to do it. Oh, frickin' A. I do my best not to swear on this show, but I want to swear right now because I am. Strathmore should be better than this. I shouldn't have to spend this kind of money. I shouldn't have to spend crazy money to have paper hold up. It is crazy, and nothing else is different. I'm using the same lead, same ink. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. I ran out of some 500 at the show, and I had to use some 300, and it's. I've tried to call. I tried to call Strathmore customer service to be like, hey, can I get, like, what is the heck is with your quality control when it comes to these lower grades? But even on their 500, every once in a while you get Strathmore 500 smooth pad that's just not up to snuff. And I have to be that guy who has to call the Strathmore offices and nobody picks up. So now you can keep me accountable if Strathmore ever tries to sponsor this channel. I'm going to say, no, fix your paper. This is one of my favorite things about this sword is Miura always does this like hatching on it, and it looks so good. Yeah, exactly. Only about paper. Everything else I'm super chill with. All right, let's see here. Thank you, Vincent. It's almost done. Almost. So what I really need is a big old piece of screen tone. I'm not sure that I have any left. Let's see here. Let's do it up. That would be awesome. I'll be right back, everyone. Mr. Ruff, it is for sale on the Belieter store. They have a website where you can order stuff. They do ship from Japan, so it does take a while, but that's where I get mine. Man, I am running out of tone. Not sure where my let's see. Here it is. Oh yes, Chris, it's not good. I mean, I make mistakes all the time, but I am, as most people know, not very futzy. This can be very futzy. So Sorry, you guys, I'm in power mode. Don't mind me. Just completely not responding to anything. My apologies. Edward, it does. What up, Josh? Hope you're doing well, bro. I'm not scraping that all away. The reason I don't usually do this laying down all this tone, I would usually be done by now, but I just felt like I really needed contrast. This wasn't really popping, this part of the drawing, so I have to, but I can't just make this part dark, you know, I gotta. I think it's done. Right on. Thanks, everybody. Thank you very much. One little ham at the end. This guy is definitely getting his money's worth. No problem. I'm happy to do it. Thank you so much, Dane. Ryan, much appreciated. That's a very kind comment. Right on. Do it. Do it, Anibal. Thank you, Alan. Yeah, 6x9. Not bad, right? We will wind down today by you'll notice this thing is like a wreck. It's got tone flipping off of it and everything. It's ridiculous. Oh. I am exhausted. All right. Yeah. Sorry about that, James. I'm so bad at this camera. Okay, there we go. I think I'm gonna put this here while I talk. Thanks for being here. It was super fun. Sometimes things do not fire. Sometimes they do. It's just the way it is. Luck of the draw. So thank you, everybody, for all your wonderful support. Yeah, I'll be at Planet Comic-Con tomorrow, but I won't be there Sunday. Where else am I going to be? I'll be at San Diego Comic-Con in like a week and a half. I'm going to C2E2. I'll be at Emerald City. I'm going to go to a Tennessee show, but I can't remember the name of it right now. It's like a little outside of Nashville. That's in October, and I'll be at New York, and maybe one other, but I think that's about it. I don't want to travel too much this year, so I don't know what a super chat is. What's a super chat? Right on, Philip. Thank you, Sean. I am, but they're way more expensive now. I don't feel comfortable telling people online, but come see me and we'll talk about it. Oh, monetization. Yeah, but then all my all my Friday with DDubs episodes are going to have ads in them. Donate money. Okay, that's right. I feel like I should have known that. I'm going to go to bed. Thank you to everybody for being here. And thank you again for the support. Do a Powerbomb comes out July 20th, issue 2. Oh, I don't have to turn on ads. Oh, hold on. Oh, sorry, Rick. Rude. I don't have to turn on. Okay, I need to do some research. Chris, email me what to do. I gotta go to bed. Thanks, everybody. I'll see you next week. I'm going to be in San Diego. I'm going to do my darndest to go live from the hotel room. Maybe we'll have some people in the hotel room. Maybe you'll have to guess who's drawing. That'll be fun. Talk to you next week.